Yeah, it felt good to be back out there in front of our crowd. So I appreciate everybody for coming out. I don't know, what was the attendance, Brandon? What was the attendance? 4,200. I don't know if any mid-major program or high-major program for that matter that's getting 4,200 people in an exhibition game. So I appreciate our crowd for coming out. But the game, they're a tough team. Give them a lot of credit. We knew it would be a tough challenge for us. That's why we scheduled it. Different style, grind it out, bleed the clock. And then they had some guys that made some tough shots at the end of the shot clock. But I thought our guys handled adversity well. And like I told the group, and then on the radio, all the adversity that we can go through early, the better for us. And very proud of the group for pulling through at the end.
You kind of just talked about it, but elaborate on it a little bit more. I think a lot of teams might schedule like a cupcake win by 40, rainbows and sunshine and for everybody. But obviously that's what you guys not wanted to do, and you guys were intentional about wanting to make this a real-life atmosphere for the team. Yeah,
those guys were a few possessions away from, winning their championship last year, their conference championship. So, I guess the quote-unquote best team in our league, they play a very similar style to where they're deliberate in their pace and they're really tough and physical on the glass. So that was the thought process behind it, just trying to mimic a team in our league and give our guys a tough challenge early in the year. And I thought we, like I said, I thought we responded well to it.
11 Seahawks hit the floor tonight, and you guys played that 94 feet aggressive style defense that you preached about. How do you think it looked tonight going up against a different opponent?
It was good at times. Definitely something that we have to continue to work at, but that comes with time. I've been pressing for a long time here, and the chemistry within the group. As the year goes on, it'll grow, and you'll see them having each other's back more and flying around a little bit more. But I thought it was okay. There was some holes in it for sure, but we just we got to get back to the drawing board, like I told the guys, and just keep getting better every day.
And offense, only 2 for 19 from 3. That's probably an anomaly.
Yeah.
Were there any other things that you noticed that maybe you could tweak or wanted to see change to open it up?
Yeah, just I thought we could have taken care of the ball, but some of that comes with just those guys. I thought they were a little tight at the beginning. We mishandled some passes, dribbled the ball off our foot a couple times. I just thought the turnovers, I like to be 9 or less. But like everything that happened, I expected it to happen, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Coach, we had 9 players tonight with 15 minutes or more. You talked about the aggressive defensive style that you're trying to implement this year. Can you elaborate about how having depth like this team has can aid highly aggressive?
Yeah, it gives us a chance to keep guys fresh. Rotating guys in and out, making sure we're fresh and making sure we're maxing out in our press, in our denials in the half court, in our pressure in the half court. So that's what the depth allows us to do.
And then in the first half, 10 for 30 from the field. In the second half, 19 for 34. There's a clear difference. Can you talk about what changed from your perspective?
Yeah, I just thought we settled in a little bit. I told the group that if we shoot 2 for 19 again, I'd be shocked from 3. Joshua, and I've told people this a lot too, he's one of the elite shooters in the country. He didn't make a 3 tonight. I don't know if that'll ever happen again, but I thought we settled in. This is the new guys. This is their first time playing in front of our home crowd. All right. Yes, we've practiced a lot, but they're still trying to get used to each other. Finding guys at the right time, hitting guys in their shot pocket, just a game rhythm. And that'll come with time, but I thought that was the difference. We just settled in.
I know it's only October, but when we're talking about things like fighting adversity, more than X's and O's, the things that you want to see there, those are obviously things that you want to see too that maybe usually take time to develop. How encouraging is it to see in week 0?
Very encouraging. Very encouraging. Like I said, as much adversity as we can go through right now is perfect for this group. We didn't scout that team. They scouted us. We didn't talk much about that team. I'm sure this was their Super Bowl. If you take all of that into play, I thought we did a really good job of handling that adversity we faced.
Coach, you mentioned it a few times, but you've got a lot of new guys on this team. You had 6 players tonight with 20-plus minutes. 3 of them were new to the team. What can you say about the chemistry you saw on the court with the new and the returning?
It's growing. It's growing. Obviously, you can tell that the returners, Donovan and those guys, they have chemistry within each other. But the whole group is growing. It's going to be, it may take some time. It may take a month or two, and it'll get there because they're committed to that. But developing chemistry on the court, it takes a while.
Speaking of returners, Kamari McGriff, you talked about him at Media Day. We're saying he'd taken a big leap. Clearly had 15 and 13 tonight. Led the team in points, rebounds, and minutes. What can you talk about, what you've been touting for him in the offseason and what you saw tonight?
Yeah, he's just been a guy that's done exactly what I expected as an older guy that's been in our program. A guy that's going to come in and just work his tail off and be about UNCW, be about winning. He had an injury last week, so he only had a practice and a half. So his game rhythm is off, so he's working to get that back. But I thought he did a good job. He missed some chippies, mishandled some passes, but that all is game rhythm, and he'll get that this week as we finish preparing for next week.
I just had one last question for you, Coach. We outscored their team 46-18 in the paint. Do you think that is something that we can expect going forward? That this team is trying to attack?
Yeah, we've always tried to emphasize playing inside out. And tonight, the three ball wasn't going for us, so we pounded the glass and we tried to punch it inside. We tried to punch it inside with our guards on some clear action, and we tried to give it to the big fellas. And they delivered tonight, so we were able to make that adjustment. We stopped hoisting up a bunch of threes, and we started trying to get around the rim a little bit.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.